Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Bastian Weekly, your source for news on roles, recruitment, supply chain, and tech. So just a couple of roles I wanted to start off with. We are continuing to look for business development managers in the ag tech space, specifically in Queensland or Western Australia. So if you're in WA or Queensland, got a background in ag tech, background in produce, protein, fruits, vegetables, meat, anything like that, and you're from a sales perspective, we've got a very exciting roles for you with a growing pre-IPO supply chain tech company. We are looking for a manager level management consulting candidate, specifically with retail and merchandise or IBP planning experience. So if you're Sydney or Melbourne based, have a background in consulting, no merchandising strategies, no replenishment, no IBP and S&OP, we'd love to talk to you about that role. We've got a site manager role in Brisbane with a leading national contract logistics provider. South Brisbane location, about a 25,000 square meter shed. Interesting opportunity. This sounds like something you'd be interested in. Give us a call. We've got a couple senior consultants in the OMS space. It's the same client, both Singapore and Sydney locations. Global leading supply chain software company. If you have a background in order management or OMS products, we'd love to talk to you. And then the final role we are looking to recruit that I wanted to mention today was a consultant in the DC design space. So more of a junior role, probably around that 120 to 140 range plus super. But if you've got a background in designing DCs, manual or automated sheds, we'd love to talk to you. Just a couple quick things on the recruitment front. I did read a report yesterday that there's new calls in the recruitment industry to ban CVs because of the significant rise in the use of ChatGPT to write CVs and to create false impressions with the CV. So I'm not sure if that's just speculation or if that's going to become industry standard. My guess is it's going to take a lot longer for it to become industry standard, but it's definitely another example of how AI and this new ChatGPT, product is really changing how we think about documents and creation and creating content. Another report I read this morning actually around IT talent pool shrinking further. I think this is just a continued view around talent required in the either transformational or operational IT space as well. So less and less people to draw from, more and more challenging to recruit in the IT space here in Australia specifically. Couple things on the supply chain front. One thing I wanted to mention was I read a report from BPO supply chain, BBO supply chain advisory, just around customers getting fed up with excuses when it comes to their products or their inventory or their supplies being available. And so a lack of visibility is no longer an excuse. And really, there's a number of reports suggesting that customers aren't going to put up with excuses anymore, and are going to change suppliers or providers if you can't advise where their product is or when it's going to arrive as well. So that visibility tool and visibility capability within supply chain is incredibly important right now and becoming more and more prevalent. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was more just from a curiosity and interest on the tech side. Again, ChatGPT being Microsoft investing into ChatGPT and applying that application to their Bing internet search tool. Some recent reports how it's a bit more capable or further advanced than the Google search options now as well for Google Chrome. So it'll be interesting to see how that race kind of continues to take off and the investment pouring into. I think you've probably seen some recent reports around Google's share price dropping a little bit with some of the new tech that Bing is using around their Boolean searches and their internet search capability. So again, just something to keep an eye on and something to be aware of. So that's it for us today. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.